tuning into my videos. I appreciate you listening in. I wanted to talk today a little bit about your health. How do you support your health? Oops, sorry, there's an itch here. It's dry. It's very dry in Phoenix. We haven't had rain for the past 7 months, 8 months now. Yeah, 7.5 months. So it's kind of dry here. Question: does your conscious support your health? You probably go like, what is she talking about? Well, it's very simple. What are you thinking about your own health? Are you allowing yourself to be influenced about what you see on television, all those ads for all those big pharma products, all those drugs? Or are you listening to people who constantly talk about cancer this and cancer that and whatever other diseases people have and can have? And if you're not careful, what is going on in your head when you hear all that? Are you going like, no, that's not me? Or are you going like, yeah. Did your parents ever talk about their health issues? I mean, how were you raised? What is in your thinking process? Because as I've discussed before, you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, and the conscious mind is only 5% of what your whole body, what you are, is. Your subconscious mind, which has been programmed in the first 6-7 years of your life, that's actually running the show, because in that period you're in the hypnotic state, the theta state, because your conscious has not just developed, and all you do is just observe what's going on around you. You want to mimic those you love, because the more you love them, the more they love you. And you understand that totally. So you're picking up programs that are probably not the programs you really want to have downloaded into you. But you have no choice at that moment in time but to program yourself with those programs. Most of them are pretty darn negative, unfortunately. So the question then is, how are you thinking about your health? Now, you can say like, well, there is a disease of this and that kind of disease in my family, and my grandmother had it as well, and my uncle had it, and so I will probably get it. No, absolutely not. Your body is but a reflection of what goes on in your mind. Your thoughts create not only your life, but part of your life is your health. So if you think healthy thoughts about yourself, you program yourself. If you do that over and over again and refuse to listen and look at all those ads for all those miserable diseases that we have, which are just figments of the mind, if you refuse to participate in that, if you refuse to take drugs, if you look into how you can heal yourself, everybody gets a cold, everybody gets something. We're not going into why you allowed that to take care or to happen in your life, why you allowed that to come in, because that's a whole different set of videos. But you are in control of your health. And that is because you're thinking healthy thoughts. It's very simple. Why am I so blessed with this healthy body? Why do I have endless stamina? Why do I always feel totally energized when I wake up in the morning after a very deep sleep? Why do I just ask your questions like that? Because you are asking yourself questions constantly. Just start to listen to your own self-talk. You are asking yourself questions. So turn those questions around into positive questions. Reprogram yourself. And the only way to do it, there's actually only 2 ways to do it. One is by repetition, because your subconscious mind that rules the show only is a habitual mind. So you have to repeat it over and over and over. You remember the fake it till you make it? Well, you know what? That is the truth. Just fake it till you make it. Just keep repeating to yourself. Keep repeating to yourself until you'll totally believe it. Make those kind of statements that you do believe in. Totally believe in. And see it in your mind eye and feel it. And the other way is, to go into a hypnotic state. You can either go to a hypnotherapist or you can look online. I haven't done that yet to put it in a script for you to attach it, but look online for free hypnotic scripts, and they're not that difficult, and just create them yourself based on what you get there. It's very simple. Download it, create it, adapt it, and then read it out to yourself. and listen to that. You can put yourself into a hypnotic state. And yes, 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 you can bring yourself out of the hypnotic state. And if you fall asleep and you didn't bring yourself out of it, then you fall asleep and then you get out of the hypnotic state. You never get stuck in the hypnotic state. Just don't worry about that, ever. By the way, most of the time you are in a hypnotic state still, because do you remember when you left home and you went to drive to your work or wherever you were and you go like, wow, I'm there already? Or how did I end up here? Because you're so far away in your thoughts. That is a form of hypnotic state as well. So whatever kind of ailments you have in your body or diseases, the body can return to a healthy body, provided you feed it, you nourish it with healthy thoughts. So go for it. I will be talking more about this. Just go for it. Create your own healthy statements. Write down what is ailing you and write down the positive other side of that. You can do that. I appreciate you listening into my video today. Leave me a comment, like my videos, and I look forward to giving you some more tips in the next video. In the meantime, you have a splendid, healthy